Hey everybody, this is Roy from A&S Gear, here to talk to you about the new Dye Rotor Loader. Just came out. Beneath here, as you can see, it's got a completely dye style design, very pod-like. Same kind of back end lid, flips right open from the back side here. If we look underneath, you've got your on and off button right here, and you've also got an anti-jam release lever right here, just in case you had a jam inside there. Pull this back, it's going to clear out the jam for you. Now this loader, just to give you some specs, it's going to hold approximately 200 paintballs inside of it. With the batteries inside and no paint, it's going to weigh just over 1 pound, about 1.3 pounds. And also it's got a feed rate of about 50 balls per second. So as far as loaders go, it's probably one of the fastest loaders on the market right now. We're going to give you a little show out here on how to break it down, in case you need to open it up, clean it, how it comes apart. First thing you're going to do is pop your lid open. Then you're going to lift up on the safety release tab right here. When this is up, we're going to push on our release button right here, and that's going to let us separate the top from the bottom. Now in the future, should you ever need to replace the top piece right here, say you break your lid or anything like that, has a couple screws inside here. You take the screws out, you'll be able to take your old lid off, put a new lid on, or maybe you want a different color. You could do that too. Set that to the side over here. From here, there's a tab here at the front. You're going to grab it with your thumb and pull forward. And that's going to release the bottom tray. That's going to get you down to the bottom. Now this is how far you'd break it down if you wanted to put your batteries inside of it. So we're going to go ahead and put batteries in. It takes 3 AA batteries. Drop one down in here. One here. One here. And we'll turn it on. You guys can see it moving inside there. And I'll turn it off, and then I'll activate the anti-jam latch, and you can see it moving underneath there. And I'm just pulling this bottom piece, just like that, and that's going to clear out any problems. Now let's say you had dirt and stuff inside there and you needed to break it down even farther. You remove these 2 red latches to the side, then you can pull out this piece, your inner cone, bottom tray, and the gear system that sits down inside there. Now these parts all come out. You can clean them out however you need to, wipe them down, get all the dirt off of them, and they go back in just as easy. Start with the bottom tray, drop it in, put this down inside here, middle, and top. Once we get all those pieces back in, lock down your tabs, and you're good to go. Now to put your bottom tray back in, start with the tip, drop the tip down in. You guys just push down on it, it snaps in place. You see this interesting feature right here, it's got a spring-loaded lever right here. As you pour your paint in, it will push the lid down, and as you shoot your paint, this is going to slowly lift up, always making sure that the paint rolls down into the rotor system so it gets loaded down into your gun. From here, take our top shell, hook it onto the front first, and then we're going to just come to the back, push the button down so that it snaps on, put our safety tab down, close our lid. Now we're going to give you a little demonstration on how fast it loads. I'm going to take a pod of paint right here. It's a standard pod, 140 round pod. Open it up, dump it in there. And as you can see, I still have some room for extra paint inside there. So I'm going to roll this to the front, and I'm going to dump even more paint inside there. Alright, here we are. We've got a loaded hopper with this 1 pod and then about a pod and a half inside there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on. I've got my finger over the bottom here so that I don't have any paint that's going to be spilling out. Okay, so I'm loaded up, ready to go. Now, you guys can watch this. Put more in there. That's it. So we're looking about 200 paintballs right there in maybe 3.5 seconds, which is pretty darn fast. So I'd recommend going out and picking one of these up. They do come in 5 different colors: black, red, blue, white, and olive. You can pick these up at ansgear.com. Talk to you later, guys.